And now we are going to take the opportunity to go on a virtual reef clean together. So this time we are kayaking over to the Reef Crest, and this is where we will be undertaking our litter collection project. So we actually thank the Belize Fisheries Department for granting us permission to collect in this UNESCO World Heritage Site. So as you can see, we are surrounded by trash everywhere, and it's all different kinds. We're noticing that's a fishing float there. There's bottle caps, bottles, plastic bags, rubber tubing, a huge variety of plastic trash. And one thing that we will end up noticing is the amount of semi-burnt trash. And that is because some lodges on Tobacco Caye are burning trash as a means of disposing of it. And this is why our conservation initiatives, such as making eco-bricks like you saw earlier, are of paramount importance so that we can reduce the amount of trash that the island is having to burn or cost them in terms of shipping it to the mainland to be disposed of at landfill. So you can see there's fridge doors, and we are out here collecting in an area of roughly 2.27 acres. With student groups, we would be out here en masse. Certainly during COVID, we have not had the force of students helping us with reef cleans, so we've been relying on volunteers, tourists, and the station managers Sarah and myself to be going out here and continuing doing the trash collection whilst we're still not receiving groups during COVID. So here are some examples of the trash that we are finding, a huge variety and a huge volume. So what is the issue of ocean trash? Why should we care? Well, the Ellen MacArthur Foundation estimates that by 2050, plastic in our oceans could outweigh all of the fish by the year 2050. Now that's an alarming statistic, and I certainly don't want our future generations to be inheriting a world where they're more likely to snorkel on the Belize Barrier Reef and find trash than they are to find some of those beautiful fish species that we've already seen. So this is the haul from just a few hours collecting on the Reef Crest. So what do we do with it now? Well, we transport it back to the island. We canoe back over to Tobacco Caye, and then we will take all of that trash and look at the impact just 3 hours later. On the face of it, it's certainly a small change by going out there that's had a big impact. And we now bring everything back to the station and we meticulously count every piece of trash. This is important for sharing the information with organizations such as NOAA's Marine Debris Tracker, such as the Belize Fisheries Department and the Center for Environment, Fisheries and Aquaculture Science. So we log all of the data of the trash that we collect on a database that we have here at the station, and you can see all of our collections on NOAA's Marine Debris Tracker app, which is available on Android and iOS devices. We also sort the trash for use in terms of if something we feel like we can give it a second life, bottle caps, bottles, eco brick trash. We really are trying to minimize the amount of trash that we're disposing of.